Most of the clients I work with are everyday people, maybe like you. And your sports tend to be more like tennis, pickleball, golf. And so today I'm going to be addressing elbow pain because I see it quite frequently in my one-on-one practice, and I figure if I'm seeing it there, you will benefit from the information I can give for how do you heal this without having to get cortisone and without having chronic, ongoing, month after month through the seasons of your sport pain.
Hi, welcome to the Judy Terrell Show, where I explore topics intended to optimize every body 50, 60, 70, and above.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to my podcast station channel and my subscription platform, wherever you're viewing this, where I turn everyday lifestyle into medicine. I am a certified, national board certified health coach. I am a competing Ironman. I'm 62 years old myself. I'm a doctorate of lifestyle medicine. I've got a 43-year practice working individually with clients. And although many of the clients I work with are, athletes doing competitive Ironmans and running of all ages, most of the clients I work with are everyday people, maybe like you. And your sports tend to be more like tennis, pickleball, golf. And so today I'm going to be addressing elbow pain because I see it quite frequently in my one-on-one practice, and I figure if I'm seeing it there, you will benefit from the information I can give for how do you heal this without having to get cortisone and without having chronic, ongoing, month after month through the seasons of your sport pain in everyday activity, not just when you're playing. All right? So let's talk about elbow pain. Generally speaking, we have two different areas, the outside, which is the lateral epicondyle, and the inside, the medial epicondyle. Tennis elbow is more of this outside, and golfer's elbow is more of this inside. And you can do all the stretches in the world, and you probably will help make it feel a little bit better, but ultimately why you're getting pain here is because these forearm muscles, that there's many of them in this area of our arm, are weak and oftentimes tight. And then when you're gripping and you have the hit of the ball, either the golf ball or the tennis ball, a grip either this way or this way, your grip and then these forearm muscles, these are the problem. They're weak and they can't handle the load. All right. They might also be tight, but we got to address both the tight and the weakness. All right. So this is the problem. And then you'll have pain. I don't have to explain it to you. I'm sure that you all know it. If you're with me now and you're following, and this is you, then you know the pain. Now, how do you get out of it? That's the thing I want to teach you in this video. All right, so enter what is called the wrist roller, okay? And I have a weight attached to it right now. I'm going to talk to you about progressions. You attach a weight at the bottom of this, fibrous band. It's not stretchable though, it's rigid, right? And you're going to load it from the bottom, and you bring your hands straight out from your body. And then you're going to do wrist extension, keeping your arms out, slow and controlled. You're going to turn, rolling this up, but you're taking your palms face down. So when you pull back this way, right, you're now loading the wrist extenders. And you take it, keep going. You want to use a weight. I'm going to talk about the progressions in a second so that you can get it all the way up without strain, although you're going to feel effort, and then let it roll back down. Now, if you're rolling it from this position and your hands are facing down, this is going to help to strengthen the wrist extensors, which is going to help more with the tennis elbow. Then if you have golf elbow, or either one really, I'm going to have you do alternating. You're going to turn your hands upwards and then do the exact same thing, rolling it up till it gets to the top, slow and controlled, arms straight out from your shoulders until the weight comes all the way up. And when you're doing this, you're gripping palms up and doing this work. You are now working the wrist flexors, okay? And then just let it roll back down. When you have tried all the programs and done all the right things, and yet you still can't lose the weight that you're trying to lose, and you're a male or female over 50, now is the time for you to look into my program, Your Second 50.life. It includes online video support. You can download video and PDFs for eating plan and exercise plan appropriate for over 50. It includes group support on a monthly basis, and perhaps even more importantly, it includes weekly individualized coaching specific to you. Having the generalized plan is a good thing. I have helped literally thousands of people to lose weight over the 43 years I've been in practice, and I'd like to help you too. All right, so now by doing this with the roller and the weight on the bottom, although I'm going to tell you in a second, many of you might not start with a weight. When you're rolling this way, you are now eccentrically and concentrically, which is two different types of muscle contractions. These extender muscles in the forearm, when you're rolling it this way, you're working the opposite, the flexor muscles of the forearms. The flexor muscles are going to help with the golf elbow. The extensor muscles are going to help with the tennis elbow. And if you've got one, I usually suggest to people do both ways, right? Because you've got weak forearm muscles to begin with, and in the majority of times, doing both directions is going to help you in the long run, even if you have pain on just one of those. All right, now, with this wrist roller, this comes, without a weight. I added this as a 5-pound weight, and I'm going to tell you right now, it was a lot. So when you're just starting, I'm taking this off right now, and it will come with guidelines for how to get this on and off. And you can make a makeshift one yourself with a broom, but this is no weight right now. And many of you, if you've got the pain already, are going to start just doing this motion, right? Rolling this up. Now, this is a great tool, and it's not expensive at all. I'm putting a link to Amazon underneath here so you can order one. But if you don't have this tool, you can take a broom, all right, and do the same motion, all right, out, and just be using the no weight, and do it for about 30 seconds, because with this, you're going to know when to stop, because the weight's going to get to the top, which takes about 30 seconds, 30 to 60 seconds. With the broom, time it for 30 seconds this way and then this way, right? And you are going to probably find, if you've got this elbow pain, that just that motion, 30 repetitions is enough. You're going to feel it, okay? But it shouldn't make it inflame more, but you're going to feel it with just the broom, right? So just start with that and then order this, and then you can regress. Put a 1-pound weight, put a 2-pound weight. That's a 5-pound weight. Not many people are going to go over 10 pounds for this, all right? So again, most of us are going to be in this 0 to 5-pound range, and that's going to be enough to get you out of the pain. All right, so here's the formula I would tell you. Do 2 sets, building up to 4 of 30 seconds each, both directions, this way and this way, right? And then you're going to do that 3 times a week. Give the recovery time. Don't do it every day, because that's going to be overkill, but every other day on average. And my finding is that when I'm doing this with clients, it's somewhere around 2 weeks to 4 weeks. Sometimes people get it even faster, within 1 week, but they feel the improvement and that pain starts to abate. No cortisone, no surgery, and just this lifestyle technique. We don't do enough of these movements consistently enough, and then we play these sports, and that's enough to throw these, this is where these muscles actually attach. That's why there's pain there. That's actually the tendon versus the belly of the muscle. You're not feeling sore in here because there's enough muscle fiber there, but it's going to be as it narrows down to attach into the bones, and that's why you're feeling it in the elbow. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. I am all about trying to give lifestyle approaches, lifestyle is medicine, to help us with physical things, with our activity, our fitness, our nutrition, our sleep, our stress management, our socialization balance, all things related that you have actually power over to change your, the condition of your body and the happiness and how it feels good or bad. Most people are thinking I have a genetic predisposition or, it's fate or whatever. Most of the things that are causing us discomfort are from lifestyle, 80 to 90%. And that is what I am trying to help people to uncover and then give you the behavioral tools to be able to make lifestyle changes to get you out of pain and discomfort and live a long, long health span. Thanks for joining, everybody. I hope to see you on another video, or, follow my contacts and join my community. The more the merrier, right? See you soon.
And if you'd like to have access to some of my additional resources, I can be found at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and on my website, www.judyterrell.com.